Hi everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker. Welcome to Friday's review today. And I want to give a shout out. Of course, they wanted me to do this all day. I want to give a shout out to my buddies, fans of BBTV and Woodshop, Jose, Javier, Jesus, and wait, there's one more. Yeah, fans of BBTV, guys, and if you want your name to be shouted out on BBTV, hit me up. These are primetime BBTV shoutouts to Jose, Javier, Alan, Castillo, Camille, Luis, and Jesus. All from my school, Woodshop. Thank you guys for watching BBTV. Thank you for subscribing. And that was your BBTV primetime shoutout. Just for you. And this review is just for you too. So don't go anywhere. And it is a review of the 1978 vinyl album of Foreigner, Double Vision. Now, speaking of school, today, I got some fans of BBTV at my school, of course, if you haven't already noticed. And they were asking me, what review are you going to do tonight? And I said, no, I'm going to do a review of a Foreigner album, Double Vision. And they were like, Foreigner? And then I had to go into that big old spiel about, Foreigner, Jukebox Hero. And they were like, yeah, there we go. I remember that. But some of the early work, it's like people are clueless about who the band is. But once they hear Jukebox Hero, they're like, oh yeah, Foreigner. Well, guess what? They had other hits too. Like this album. Well, the thing is, this album wasn't... There was one hit off of this album, and you could... those of you vinyl nutheads out there and rock and roll gods out there probably know what I'm talking about. The hit that came off of Double Vision was Hot Blooded. And, well, this album was released from Atlantic Records in June of 1978. So, let's take a look at the record. Now, I got this at the thrift store back in the summer. And this vinyl record actually came in its original sleeve. Now, on the camera it looks white, but it's actually a green sleeve, so don't get that confused. And of course, I'm not really going to take it out of the sleeve because we all know what records look like. I mean, if you don't, go look it up on Google. But there it is. Nice golden plate with the Atlantic Records Foreigner. Not too fancy. Stereo. Side 1 and side 2. Once again, I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve. Literally just got done listening to it. Not going to scratch it and mess it up. So, speaking of which, I'm going to put it back in the case. Double Vision, what can I say? Once again, picked it up at a thrift store for like 50 cents. And when I saw it, I just had to get it. Because it's a good album. This was Foreigner's second studio album. I really don't know what their first one was. But this is their second. And it's pretty good. So, just in case you don't know who Foreigner is, as in the group members, I'll read them off just for you. Okay, so Foreigner is Lou Gramm doing lead vocals, Mick Jones doing lead guitar, piano, and vocals, Ian McDonald doing guitars, keyboards, reeds, and vocal, reeds being saxophone. Al Greenwood is the keyboards and synthesizer, which sound very, very awesome on this album. Ed Gagliardi is bass and vocals. And Dennis Elliott plays the drums. Also, backing vocals is provided by Ian Lloyd. So, I like this album because it was one of those albums that went in a pattern. Pattern being, it was a nice mix of genres. Well, in this genre it's rock and roll, but you understand, a lot of albums back in the 70s, 80s had patterns. So it would be a fast song, a medium song, a ballad, and then a fast song. That's how this album works. You got a fast song, you got a medium song, you got a love ballad, and then a fast song. The same thing is on side 2. So let me read off the tracks. You got Hot Blooded, which is the hit that came off of this album, of course. Everybody knows that. Blue Morning, Blue Day, You're All I Am, Back Where You Belong, Love Has Taken Its Toll. And then this is side 2, which is Double Vision, the title track. My favorite track on this album is Tramtane. Oh, dang it. Okay, let me try to say it one more time. Tramotane. Whatever. It's an instrumental track that I absolutely adore on this album. I have waited so long. Lonely Children, once again, a call to action song. Help the lonely children out on the street. They need money. They need help. Don't ignore them. And then the last song is Spellbound. Once again, this song goes in a pattern. So if you heard what I just said, it's fast, medium, slow. Of course, the love ballads, or ballads in general, are slow. Like You're All I Am, and I Have Waited So Long for This Moment All My Life. Okay, wrong lyrics, but it's something similar to Phil Collins anyway, as far as lyrics are concerned. The album is, I love it. I love this whole album. Once again, I picked it up over the summer. When I first heard it, I love it. Now, vinyl freaks like myself, if you're wondering what I listened to this record on, literally, I just got done listening to it. Like, literally, it's fresh off of the player. If you're wondering what player I listened to this record on, I listened to it on my Esmerson all-in-one record player that I've done a review on. So if you want to know what I listened to this record on just now, no, it's not that great. No, yes, the songs were played a little bit faster than they should have been, but to do this review, I had to listen to it again, so I had to listen to it on something. And so I listened to it on my Esmerson all-in-one record player, CD player, tape player. Go watch the review on that if you want to. I love this album. I mean, there's really nothing. Songs that stand out, of course, are Hot Blooded, Tremontane, the one that I love. Double Vision stands out really well. Number 5 on side 1, Love Has Taken Its Toll. It's just a great album that you just sit down and enjoy. It's pure classic rock. And for those of you who only know Foreigner for Jukebox Hero, you should be ashamed of yourself. Go pick up Foreigner's Double Vision. And if you can't pick it up, of course, I'm going to start doing this for all of my music reviews. If I can find this full album here on YouTube, which I most likely can because some guys, they like to put the whole album on YouTube because it was a classic. So if I can find this whole album, I'll put it in a link below. So check the box below if you want to hear the full album. And you can hear it for yourself and make your own opinions about it. I don't really care. But I like it. I mean, there should have been more hits on it. I like it. It's Foreigner's Double Vision, the vinyl, released in 1978 by Atlantic Records. Go pick this up at your local thrift store or wherever you buy records. It is amazing. And check in the link below to hear it for yourself.